Hello, I'm VXToyCat and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you 5 building ideas for Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation. And the reason I'm making this video is because, of course, if you play survival for long enough, sometimes it can start to get, a little bit tiresome. If you don't have a big project to work towards, then Minecraft can start to get a little bit boring sometimes, and of course we all want to avoid that. So in today's video I'm going to be giving you 5 building projects that you can do in survival that can make your world a lot better in a variety of ways. So hopefully something in this video does inspire you. If you do like the idea of the video, please do like it and let me know. And let's get straight into it, shall we, with the first idea, which is going to be a fake biome. So I've explained what a fake biome is in another video, but to put it shortly, it's where you have the blocks for biome, even though it's not real. So even though this is a plains biome right here, as you can see I built myself a mesa biome, and although you don't have the red sand to complete the look, you can still make yourself an entirely fake mesa biome and get that really cool effect of, whoa, blowing people's minds, but even more so because, of course they're not out on the console yet, but you can build your own one. The same is true if you just make a mushroom island, but somewhere else, as you can see I've made one here, or even you can make a roof forest. Obviously we don't have dark oak, but you can use spruce to do so. It's pretty cool just to make a fake biome somewhere because, making something that looks natural is pretty challenging, but it's also something that can make your world look that much better. Natural is always something a lot of people are going for. What's more natural than literal world generation stuff? So yeah, there's that, and you can also make yourself a fake biome if you want to. Here are some pink trees with a dirt floor, so this is like a dirt forest that's all pink. I mean, you can make, just an entirely different way of going through your world, and this is something you can do. If you go for that natural effect, you can actually make some really cool stuff in your world that make people question, wait a minute, is this just a cool future world? And yeah, it's something worth bearing in mind. So yeah, that's something you can do. Make yourself a fake biome, whether it be a real one or whether it be a fake biome, which is confusing to say fake, but you get the point. So moving on to our next thing, we actually have bridges. So when it comes to a big body of water, a lot of the time you'll just be like, let's just, run across the thing. And the thing about Minecraft buildings is they can either be, highly functional, or they can just be decorative. So, those biomes over there, just decorative, they can't really function that well. But the thing about bridge is it's both functional and decorative. You can make a really pretty bridge. I don't know if I've done the same job, but you can actually, make a really pretty bridge that's also, great at being functional, because even though it only saves you about 5 or 10 seconds each time you run across this thing to go across it rather than to run through the water, and you will spend a lot of time building it, that 10 seconds adds up a lot. So you can save yourself a lot of time for the future by investing time now, and also, you can just have something that looks however you want it to look. I've seen a bunch of cool bridge designs. This one's pretty basic, but yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do. This is just a fake water with a fake bridge over it. So one thing worth bearing in mind, it's probably worth having some form of supporting structures for the bridge. I tried having this without these oak wood planks here, or these oak wood blocks here, and it looks really, really strange to see a floating bridge. So have some form of support coming out from the water, and I think it'll look a bit better for the effort. So, yeah, let's move on to the third design, which is actually going to be a cool one to build in survival, because it doesn't just require collecting the blocks that you might already have, but it actually requires you to get hay bales. So I wanted to use hay bales in the build somewhere, and this is kind of as close as I can get, and I kind of like how it looks, to be totally honest. But yeah, this is kind of like a, a hay barn, if you will. It's got kind of a weird medieval thing going on with the build, and yeah, we've got a spruce store here too, just to make use of the new blocks, and as you can see, it's just a barn of hay. I like the idea of using spruce fences for windows, and I like, just having a place to store all the hay. And this is cool, because instead of having to just go out and, chop down some blocks, get some cobblestone, getting hay actually requires you to have a decent, wheat farm, and that's pretty cool for other reasons. But, being able to build out of your farm is something I really like the idea of, and you're going to need a lot of it for this build, because even this simplified version, you can see I've used several, a couple stacks of, the hay alone, and once you can include the inside, once you include the roof up there, it really does start to add up. So yeah, hay's a tricky block to build with, but if you can make it work somewhere, it's a fun one to get in there in some point, in my opinion. So yeah, that's going to have to be the, some form of hay bale effect type thing. This is kind of like storage shed, and also it's raised up, which is something you see in the real world a lot, but why not? So yeah, raised up, why not? Let's move on to the next one, which is actually going to be something to do with the beacons here. So basically, when you have a beacon, most people just go for a regular beacon that looks something like this. So you've got your 4 layers, and you've got your beacon on top, and then if you want to make another beacon, you move on to the next one. However, a really cool way to actually do this is to so we'll just fill in these blocks so you can see all 5 of them. You can actually get all 5 main effects by having one that looks like this, and as you can see, it's cross beacons, and it reuses so many blocks that it doesn't actually take too many. It uses less than a double beacon, like 2 separate ones, but yet you get 5 separate powers from it. So even though I've only got 3 of these turned on, you can see I've got jump boost, strength, and speed all at the same time. And if you take this to a 4th level, not only can you double all these powers, so you get strength 2, you get speed 2, you get jump boost 2, so you can do all these crazy things, but you can also have 6 beacons at once if you take a design like this. So from the top, you just make it go outwards this way a bit, And then doing this, you can actually just have, oh wait, we left a beacon. But doing this, you can have 6 beacons, one here as well. And then it only takes a few extra blocks. Obviously, it's like almost a full second beacon. But you can have it, so not only do you get all 6 effects, not only do you get, let's just go to the top here somewhere. Not only do you get, all 6 of these effects, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you also get regeneration, and you get all of these level 2. It takes a lot of iron, but again, if rather than having 6 separate beacons, it's actually more efficient to do this. So, obviously, you're seeing me failing it as you go along here. You just take a beacon, and you kind of expand it as you go along. Lots and lots of fail blocks, but you get the point. It's pretty cool, and it allows you to have 6 effects all at once, and it's basically a mega beacon. Once you have one of these, you're kind of safe from everything else. So, something worth bearing in mind, the mega beacon, the 6 power beacon, is definitely a really cool build, and it's one of those builds that will keep you occupied for a really long time, because this is a late game structure. You need to kill, just to make this mega beacon, you're going to need to kill 5 or 6 withers, and then you're going to need like 2,500 individual bits of iron or gold or diamond, and of course that takes a while to get. So it's a fun project to work towards. If you need it somewhere, I'd recommend it, because it's one of those things that keeps you playing survival, keeps you interested, and that's always cool. So next up, I'm going to show you one that I showed the redstone build, but this one is actually, again, it's functional, but you can actually make it as pretty as you like. So yeah, this is the redstone build I showed you how to make. As you can see here, it's, let's just jump on the thing. It's a redstone elevator. It's kind of rough around the edges, but it does actually take you to the top of the thing in a reasonable amount of time. So if you need to get somewhere and you don't want to hold it up on the ladder, or, there's a whole different bunch of ways to get there, but this is the easiest way that requires no effort once you've built the thing. And although it is tricky to make, I'll link the tutorial in the description, or an annotation, but basically, you can see it's quite tricky to actually get this thing to work exactly right, but once you do, it's pretty cool. But you can also take this and add some artistic flair to it. So as you can see here, I've got myself a mossy cobblestone block, so it's a block that's, got some moss in it, of course. I think it looks kind of weird on the outside, but as you can see from the back here, I've also got this wall here, and it's like water covering up all these little holes, and it means that when you go inside, it's got that kind of cool feeling to it, and then you step on the pressure plates, and you go up like so. So, yeah, that's something you can totally do here. A whole bunch of different, and then we're at the top right there. A whole bunch of different uses for this thing, and you can make it go up as high as you want. So yeah, if you're willing to go for a lot of effort redstone, if you're willing to go for a trial and error, because in survival redstone is extra difficult, then yeah, it's something worth bearing in mind. These things are cool. I think I'll build one in my survival world for the insane sugarcane farm, because if you need to go up that high, you don't want to hold yourself next to a ladder for, God knows how many minutes. So yeah, the redstone elevator, it's pretty cool, and it's also, it's something you can make into an amazingly cool building, or you can just leave it how it is. Whole different bunch of possibilities. So yeah, to kind of sum up the video, you can make yourself a fake biome if you want to, whether it be a real fake biome or a fake biome, or you can make yourself a bridge, which, because bridges, they kind of help you go across water. You can make yourself a way to store your hay, or just a way to use hay, because building out of something you farm is extra cool in my opinion. You can make a mega beacon, which has 6 beacons in one, which I didn't go through that building, but you get the basic point. 6 beacons means 6 effects, or you can make yourself a redstone elevator. These are just 5 ideas. Of course, maybe this inspired you to build something else. Maybe just me being in this world, maybe be like, ooh, rainbow beacons, or ooh, look at the nether quartz block over there. Hopefully something did inspire you though. If it did, please do like it and let me know, and or just leave in the comments down below letting me know what inspired you. I'm always curious. I really love it when people are like, yeah, I got back in survival, because survival is the really cool thing about Minecraft to me, and there's so much to do in it, and just having a project makes the game infinitely more fun. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you liked it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.